Hi friends, welcome to Learn with Krishna Sandeep channel. So in this video, we'll see what is a stack and the operations that can be performed on stack. First, we'll understand the basic data structure, what is stack, and then we'll see the Java stack, which is there in the Java util package. So first, let's understand what is a stack. A stack is a data structure where we add elements to the top of the stack and also remove the elements from the top again. Let's try to understand. So a stack is a data structure. It will be like this. Assume that it's like a container where there will be opening at only one end. So 1 element 2 and then 3 and 4 like this. So if you see, we can store the elements, we can push the elements into the stack, okay, and at the same time pop the elements from the stack from the same side, okay. Only one end will be opened, the other end will be closed. So we call this as an last in first out. It follows the LIFO principle. Okay, it follows the LIFO principle. So first write a stack is a data structure which is used to add elements at the top of the stack and remove the elements, okay, again from the top again. Next, we also refer to it as LIFO, that means last in first out principle, okay. Stack follows which principle? LIFO. And here if you see, how do we create a stack? Coming to the Java stack, okay, it is present in Java util package. First, in order to create a stack, how we do that is, let's see, create stack. Let me increase the font size. It will be easy for you to view. Okay, stack follows LIFO principle. And coming to the Java stack. So how do you create a Java stack? Okay, first one, how do we create a stack? Stack equal to, just say new stack. So like this we can create stack in Java. And how do we create a stack with a generic type? So this is like a raw type. So if you want to create a stack with the generic type, suppose if you want to create a stack to hold the integers, we call it like this. Okay, new stack of integer. Okay, so this is how we create. So the stack created contains only the integer instances. So this is how we create a generic stack specifying the type of the objects that stack may contain. Okay, and how do we, or what are the different operations we can perform on the stack? So first is push, and the second one is pop, and the third one is peek, and the fourth one is search, okay, and finally we will do the iteration, okay, and then size, and finally we'll iterate the stack. So we'll see all these operations in this video. Okay, so how do we create a stack? So this is how we'll create a stack, and let's see what are the different operations we can perform using the stack and how do we do that. So first let's start with the what push. Okay, what is a push? So, and what is a pop, like that. We'll see each and every operation. So once we have the Java stack instance, what we can do is we can push the elements into the stack, or we can insert the elements into the stack. Okay, we can do it by using the push method. So just by saying stack.push, okay, already we have the stack instance here. So I'm just saying stack.push of 10. What this will do? It will insert the element into the stack, okay, and what happens? It will insert okay, from the toppermost end. That means the string or the integer 10 will be stored at the top of the stack. Next come to pop. So pop is nothing but it is used to pop the element from the stack. Okay, so whatever the topmost element is there, that element will be removed using the, okay, remove the topmost element from stack. Next, peek. Peek is what? So peek is nothing but it enables us to see what the top of the element contains without popping. Okay, so peek will return the topmost element. Return the topmost element from the stack. And then coming to the search. So search the stack. We can search the object in a stack to get its index. Okay, to get the index, we can use the search method. So suppose we have 10 elements in the stack. Out of that, if we want to get a value, if we want to get the index of a value which is present in the stack, we'll use this search method. It will return the index from the stack. And next one is what? Size. Size is used to return the size of the stack. That means the number of elements that we stored in the stack can be obtained by using the, okay, this size method. Okay, stack.size will return the number of elements stored in the stack. Okay, so finally what we do? Iterate the stack. Iterating the stack will be useful to iterate the elements from the stack. Okay, so what we can do, this iterator will be used to iterate or to to process the elements from the stack. We use the iterator. Okay, or we can also use the for each method to iterate, okay, through all the elements in the stack. So let's try to do all these operations, okay, and see. Let's go to Java coding interview and create a new package called stack. Why? Because we'll be even doing some examples on the stack. Stack. Let's create a stack. Okay, let's create a class. We'll name it as stack demo. And then create a main method. How do we create a main method? Let's create a stack. Let's create the stack. And then stack equal to new stack of let's create the stack. And then how do we add the elements to the stack? First step is creating the stack. Now what we do, we'll add the elements. How do we add the elements? By saying stack.push 10 and then stack.push 20 and then stack.push 30. Okay, how do we see what are elements we have stored in the stack? Just use the for each loop and iterate over the stack. For each and just say sysout integer. Let's run the program and see the output till here. You see here 10, 20, 30. So these are the elements which we have stored in the stack. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll say we'll remove the element from the stack. How do we remove? Stack.pop. When we say stack.pop, what will be it return? It will return an integer value. So integer I equal to stack.pop and just say system.out.println. So what will it return? It will remove the topmost element from the stack. So what is the topmost element? As I told you, push will insert the element into the top. So after inserting 10, we have inserted 20 and we have inserted 30. So when we say 30, what we are doing? We are removing the value 30 from the topmost. Okay, so which is the topmost value we are removing. So pop will remove what? Which is present at the top of the stack and returns that object as a value for this function. Okay, next what we will see? the next operation after stack pushing and pop, we'll see size of that stack. So how do we get the size of the stack? Sysout stack dot size. Let's run the program and see the output. 2. After initially 3 elements were there. Since we have removed this element 30, now the size will be what? 2. Okay, now the size will be what? 2. And how do we search the element from the stack? Suppose if we want to get the index of element 20. Okay, so when we say stack.search, what it will return? It will return the index. So let's write like this. Okay, just for readability, I'm adding few statements as well. So what search will do? It will remove the, it will search the element present in the stack and it will return the index. So I'm just writing index equal to. Now let's run the program and see the output. So index is what? 1. Okay, index is what? 1. Suppose if I give here 10 and let's run this and see what is the index now? 2. Okay, index is 2. So we have seen, right, how to get the index by using the search method. Now we have seen even the size, how to iterate, how to do search, and coming to the peek. Okay, pop we have seen. So there is another method called peek, which will enable us to see what the top element on the stack is without popping the element. So pop, what it will do, it will remove the element and it will give you that, we can print that element. Okay, it will remove the value from the stack. But if we want to see what is the topmost element in this stack, how do we do that? We just say system.out.println stack.peek. Okay, let's run the program and see the output. If you see here, peek element is what? 20. So just say peek. So what this peek method will do? It looks at the object at the top of the stack without removing it from the stack. So hope you got right how do we create a stack and what are the different operations we can perform on the stack. So thanks for watching my video. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. In the description, I'll be giving you one Telegram link where you can join that group and go through all the interview questions as well as the coding interview questions. Okay. So far I have given some 30 plus interview questions. So day by day I'm increasing. So my target is 500 interview questions. So don't forget to join the Telegram group. Thanks for watching my video.